Welcome back, everyone, to Pontus Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 7, Episode 10 of Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. We're continuing the voyages of Maggot and Bayor as they are questing for Tuathan to find Merlin's last apprentice, Orin. We've got the true Grail, and we're trying to bring it back to Tuathan, which is the sort of the wishes of the Lady of the Lake, the Pale Lady. So this round we're going to go to make our way to Stampede. I believe it's over here. We're going to have to activate another menhir here as well. So we will get into that shortly. So let's go ahead and first off, we're going to move to the Farshire. We're going to remove our, reduce our menhir down by 1 each. So, and when we move here, we have to draw a blue encounter location. We get Calm Before the Storm. Nothing happens. Place this card at the bottom of the blue deck. Okay, great. Calm Before the Storm. That's easy. We'll take our 1 movement. We also have to grab our weather card here. Time passes as Avalon slides deeper into chaos. Each of us gains a terror. So we can go ahead and fix our terror as well. This one was right here. This comes up to here. Fix our terror down. Okay, and we place this back on top. And then we're going to add in some random event cards. So let's shuffle these random events again. Okay, we'll put these on the top. And then we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top of the deck. So we get more event cards as we go along. We've got this in the active quest pile. We're going to go ahead and move one more round, one more move to Stampede. That will take another movement for us. Stampede says, help refugees pay 1 food and gain 1 reputation. Let's just go check out Stampede instead. 118. 118 is Stampede. Stampede. It says, let's take a look at the back of the card just for this. First of all, they've got these sort of ley lines here. It's pretty cool. And then on this side, we see the largest plane on the island have long been used as a way to honor the guards. It was Merlin himself, one of the legendary archdruids, who helped people dig the sprawling web of ditches that were packed with chalk-white limestone, creating holy signs visible only from above. This used to be a holy place, but now it reverberates with the sounds of frightened animals and lamenting men. Survivors from the western edge of Avalon are moving through the plain, heading to Farshire, Connect, or Camelot. So this is something, I guess we're at the weird edge here, right? And this was like the last place to stop it, I suppose. It says, approach the refugees, search the plain, or leave the exploration. So, let's see, do we have any strange encounters? Strange encounters we don't have. Okay, so let's go to approach the refugees. The travelers are frightened and tired of running. Children cry. Huddled together on top of overloaded carts, women and men are solemn, expressionless. You recognize tartans and signs of several western farmholds, Land's End, Sparrow Point, Dungale. Places now fallen into oblivion. If you don't have part 2 of the strange encounter status, go to verse 5. Otherwise, exploration ends. Okay, a woman approaches you with 2 little girls clinging to her dress. Prithee tell us, is there any safe place? Where should we go? Other carts stop and everyone's eyes suddenly fix on you. You must think before you answer. Tell them to head to Camelot, the Round Table. It's always protected its people. Tell them to head for Connect. Its men here should still offer them some protection. Tell them to head for Farshire. After all, it survived on the edge of the weirdness for many centuries. Tell them to head for Timberwall. Tell them nowhere is safe. It requires part of the War for Avalon status. Do we have the War for Avalon? Go to verse 10. Go to verse 1. Go to verse 3. Fall of Chivalry. Do we have the Fall of Chivalry? Fall of Chivalry. We don't have it. Do we have 7? Tell them we can't do the warfare. Don't answer them. Ignore them. Exploration ends. Okay, we'll tell them to go to. Okay, we're gonna go to 7. It says, tell them to head for Timberwall. Its high wall should escape them. There's some men here, so that maybe it's safe for the short term. So that we'll just go with that. You guide them and they nod, desperate for any advice. Soon they head in your chosen direction. Other groups fall behind. You feel your throat clenching. Did you make the right call? If you have any parts of the War of Avalon, each party member gains 2. Do we have War of Avalon? Yes. So we're going to gain 2 terror here. So this is up to 3 and 3. And then gain part 2 of Strange Encounters status. So we're going to gain part 2 of Strange Encounters. Strange Encounters part 2. Strange Encounters part 2. Okay. Strange Encounters. Exploration ends. Okay, so that's going to be the end of this. But I think we're going to keep going and we're going to try to bring this Menhir online. So we're going to grab this Menhir instead. We'll go ahead and look at the requirements here. So first of all, we've got the chalk. That allows us to use 1 less energy. So we have to do 1 energy each. 1 energy each. 2 food. And we can use 1 less other resource. That's wealth. We'll do 1 less food. So we won't use the food. We just did the wealth. And now a new Menhir located here. So it's dialed to 5. So this Menhir will be set to 5. And then we can light up what's here at 120 and what's at 141. So let's look at what's at 120. 120. 120. 140. Ah, the weird edge. We finally found it. So the weird edge is here. And then 120 is down below. 140, 190, 121, 123, 120. The Horns of the South. We've also got the Horns of the South here, so that will appear here. We don't know what's here, but that's fine. Oh, okay, so we've got that set up. And just grab these cards. Okay. So Horns of the South. And the Weird Edge. Let's see if we have any other encounters possible here. Yeah, we have a dream here. So let's check out the dream from Stampede. Okay, the dream from Stampede, it says, the dream of flying, made even more astonishing by the sea of white signs stretching on the plains below. Now that you see them all on the same time, something hatches in your mind. Now you see it. The truth, the truth. Each character has his dream gains 1 energy. And let's see, does just flip this. Okay, and that's just a dream for, it's a dream for Maggot as well. So I think that's about going to do it. I think for the next round, what we're going to do is try to move on to the Weird Edge. Again, like if we look at our quest card, it says, ask Orin to guide you to Tuathan. He can be found in the Weird Edge to the west of Stampede. So we're finally finding Orin. My fear is that we have to go back up to somewhere else to find Tuathan, but that's fine. We're on the quest for Tuathan. It's going to be good. So we'll see you guys in the next round. That will be round number 11. Talk to you soon. Take care, guys. Click through, and we'll see you later. Bye.